maximum 10 minutes late.
Alright, bet. All you have to do is just go like 50 in Queens Blvd.
No, no.
50! I'm gonna go 60!
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna lie to you. You better
Just
join
pass
that.
all the time. Just pass all the
Look,
time.
ask to be dragged to Manhattan Tower.
Okay, yeah, maybe starting it in there was not a good idea. Can you guys hear me all right? The 7 train hauls.
If you go express, like full express on 7, yeah, you're gonna be in a good 20 minutes.
Listen, the 7.
Good luck, R211, man. Yes, I'm sure. The flag on the 143 is beneath the MTA sign, not above it. The 167 above it. I know that for sure.
"640 Mary West 4th, that is a copy. Your next callback is 34th Street, Herald Square.
2nd Avenue.
2nd Avenue for the 30 Fox, that is a copy. Your next callback is your next stop, Roy Lafayette.
Copy.
RCC, the 706 Echo was calling in for a radio check.
706 Echo, radio check loud and clear.
Do I have permission to depart Willis Trade Center?
706 in a few seconds. I'm still seeing... Okay, it's 706. Yes, you can depart. Call back West 4th.
10-4, closing down.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
46 Mary Essex, that is a copy. Please hold. There is a Fox heading to Broad Lafayette in front of you.
This is the 37 at West 4th Street.
7 Romeo West 4th, that is a copy. Your next callback 34th Street, Herald Square.
Copy.
The 647 garbage train is bypassing Delanthe.
7, that is a copy. You're to call back and hold at 2nd Avenue.
Copy.
Roy Lafayette.
Broad Lafayette from 630 Fox, that is a copy. Your next callback is 14th Street.
Copy.
646 Mary holding at Essex. You may proceed. Push for 6th Avenue. Next callback to Broad Lafayette. Grand Street for the 643 Romeo, that is a copy. Your next callback to West 4th.
Copy for West.
This is a Queens-bound E-train. The next stop is
647 garbage
Spring
train is
Street.
at 2nd Avenue holding.
Clear of the closing doors,
And that is a
please.
copy. Continue to hold 2nd Avenue.
Okay.
This is the 37 Romeo, 34th Street.
34th Street, Herald Square for the 37 Romeo, that is a copy. Push to the local lineup. Your next callback to Rockefeller Center.
Copy.
Six Mary Broad Lafayette, that is a copy. Push for 6th Avenue. Next callback to your next stop, West 4th. The garbage train at 2nd Avenue may proceed. Call back Broad Lafayette. Hold.
This is a Queens-bound E-train. The next stop is West 4th Street.
Stand clear of the closing doors.
700 Echo calling back at 42nd Street, Port Authority.
647 garbage train, was that a copy for Broad Lafayette? Okay, hold on. 700 Echo at Port Authority, push for the Echo line of your next call back at 7th Avenue, 53rd.
How's it got?
14th Street.
6.
The 640, the 649 Romeo calling back decall, your next call back to Grand Street.
That's copy for Grand Street.
40 Mary, 34th Street, Herald Square. Please hold for about 30 seconds and I'll allow you to proceed.
14th Street for the 6:30.
43
Fox.
West 4.
Fox, 14th Street, that is a copy. Your next callback is 34th Street, Herald Square.
Copy.
43 Romeo, West 4th, callback 34th Street, Herald Square. Romeo, callback 34th Street, Herald Square.
You said 34? Or was that for somebody else?
That's for you, 43 Romeo, Herald Square.
Oh, alright, copy.
This is the 37 Romeo, Rockefeller Center.
7 Romeo, Rockefeller, push for 53rd. Your next callback to Lexington, 53rd.
Copy.
40 Mary, your callback is Rockefeller Center. You may proceed.
This is
RCC
a
706
Queens-bound
Echo
E-train.
has arrived at West
The
4th.
next stop
My bad,
is
706.
14th Street.
West 4th, that is the copy. Your next callback is 42nd Street, Port Authority.
10-4 closing.
712 Echo, ready to depart your World Trade Center.
Echo, you may depart. Your next callback to West 4th.
Copy.
36 Mary, West 4th, that is a copy. Your next callback is 23rd Street.
647 garbage train is at Broadway Lafayette.
47 Garbage Train, Broadway Lafayette. You may proceed on to West 4th. Callback there.
Cop.
700 Echo calling back at 7th Avenue, 53rd Street.
Avenue 53rd, that is a copy. I'm going to hold you there for about 30 seconds while the Romeo in front of you continues.
That's a got it.
Okay, 700 Echo, you may proceed. Your next callback is 5th Avenue, 53rd.
That's a got it.
34th Herald.
I'm at 34th as well.
Alright, connection established, 30 Fox and the 43 Romeo. The 43 Romeo, hold there. 30 Fox, you may proceed. Your next callback is 42nd Street, Bryant Park.
Copy.
Copy.
Mary and Rockefeller, that is a copy. Please hold. There's an Echo heading to 5th Avenue in front of you.
This is the 37 Romeo, Lexington 53rd.
7 Romeo, Lexington 53rd, that is a copy. Your next callback is Court Square.
700 Echo calling back at 5th Avenue, 53rd.
700 Echo, 5th Avenue 53rd, that is a copy. Your next callback to Lexington 53rd.
That's a copy.
40 Mary, holding at Rockefeller Center. You may push for 53rd. Your next callback is 5th Avenue 53rd.
West 4th to the garbage train.
Alright, garbage train at West 4th, that is a copy. I'm gonna hold you there for a minute because the train in front of you have to call back. 3 Fox, 42nd Street, Bryant Park, proceed to Rockefeller Center.
Copy.
The 643 holding at Herald Square, push for the Fox line up, next call back to Bryant Park.
Copy.
Six Mary 23rd, your next call back is 34th Street Herald Square. The 47 garbage train holding at West 4th, your next call back is 23rd.
Copy.
Seven hundred Echo call back at Lex Factory.
700 Echo Lexington 53rd, that is a copy. I'm going to hold you there for about a minute while the train in front of you clears the tunnels.
That's a copy.
47 50th, Rockefeller.
Okay, the 40 Mary 5th Avenue, again, I'm holding you while there's traffic because there's traffic in front of you.
34th Street, Penn
The
Station.
40, what is that, 630 Fox at Rockefeller, please hold.
RCC, this is the 718 Echo. World Trade Center to Parson Archer. Radio check.
Check clear, 718 Echo.
43 at Bryant Park.
Bryant Park for the 643, please hold.
Copy.
S46, hold at 34th.
Grand Street for the 649.
Romeo Grand Street, that is a copy. Next callback is West 4th.
Copy for West 4th.
700 holding at Lexington 5030. Next callback is Court Square.
712 Echo calling back at West 4.
700 Echoes at a copy for Court Square.
This is the 37 at Court Square.
7 Romeo Court Square as a copy. Next callback is Queens Plaza.
Copy Queens Blvd.
712 Echo at West 4th. Your next callback's 42nd Street Port Authority.
Copy.
Alright, the 640 Mary at 5th Avenue 53rd. Your next callback to Lexington 53rd.
Wait, so you said the 700 Court Square?
Yes, go to Court Square. 630 Fox holding at Rockefeller. Your next callback is 5th Avenue 53rd.
Copy.
43 Romeo holding at Bryant Park. Your next callback is Rockefeller Center.
Train. The next stop is 42nd Street, Port Authority bus
43 Romeo, is that a copy for Rockefeller?
Stand clear
Yes,
of the
copy.
closing doors, please.
46 Mary, 34th Street Herald Square. Your next callback, 42nd Street Bryant Park.
RCDC, this is 718 Echo. World Trade Center to Parson Archer. Requesting line about it. World Trade Center.
Depart World Trade Center, 718 Echo. Your next callback, West 4th.
10-4 for West 4th Street, Washington Square.
23rd Street for the garbage train.
Garbage train at 23rd. Your next callback is going to be to hold at 34th Street Herald Square.
Copy.
655 Romeo, calling back to Cobb Avenue.
Romeo DeKalb Avenue, that is a copy. Your next callback is Grand Street.
This is
Copy.
37 Queens Plaza.
37 Romeo Queens Plaza, that is a copy. Push for the local. Your next callback is Steinway.
Copy Steinway.
40 Mary Lexington 53rd, that is a copy. I'm holding you there again for a minute while the train in front of you clears the tubes.
Rockefeller.
Rockefeller for the 43 Romeo, that is a copy. Please hold.
Wait, can you repeat that?
The Rockefeller 43.
Yeah, I'm not Rockefeller.
I said hold it, Rockefeller.
Oh, alright.
Calling back at 5th Avenue 53rd Street.
Okay, 5th Avenue 53rd for the 630 Fox. Please hold.
Copy.
46 Mary Bryant Park, that is a copy. Please hold.
The next
RCC 706 Echo arrived at 42nd Street.
Stand clear
There's
of
a
the
copy,
closing
706
doors,
Echo for Port
please.
Authority. Next callback, 7th Avenue 53rd. Push for the Echo lineup.
10-4 closing down.
700 Echo calling back at Court Square, 23rd Street.
100 Echo Court Square. Your next callback's Queens Plaza.
That's a problem.
40 Mary holding Lexington 53rd. Your next callback's Court Square. 30 Fox holding 5th Avenue. Your next callback's Lexington.
Copy.
23 Romeo Rockefeller. Your next callback's 5th Avenue. Copy. 36 Mary, Bryant Park, your next callback's Rockefeller.
49 is at West 4th Street.
9 Romeo, West 4th, that is a copy, next callback 34th Street, Herald Square.
Copy for 34th.
47 garbage train is at Holden 34th. Yeah, Holden at 34th.
Garbage train, disregard the whole 34th, you can proceed to Bryant Park.
Copy.
$700 Echo combat at Queens Plaza.
Your Echo Queens Plaza has a copy, push for the Express, your next callback is Jackson Heights.
That's a copy.
Lex 53 for the 630.
30 Fox at Lexington 53rd, that is a copy, proceed with cautions, will further notice your next callback, Court Square.
Copy.
43 Romeo, 5th Avenue, proceed to Lexington.
Copy that.
36 Mary, Rockefeller, proceed to 5th Avenue.
E train. The next stop is 7th Avenue, 53rd Street.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
This is 37 at Sideway Street.
$37 Romeo, Steinway is a copy, next callback's Jackson Heights.
Okay.
To R211 York, that is a copy, next callback 2nd Avenue. 40 Mary, Court Square, that is a copy, next callback's Queens Blvd.
Bryant Park for the garbage train.
Alright, garbage train at Bryant Park, you may proceed to Rockefeller Center.
As you see, this is the 718 Echo Wards into the Department to Archer, arriving at West 4th Street, Washington Square.
Hold on, 630 Fox, may resume normal speed to Court Square. 718 Echo, West 4th, your next callback's Port Authority.
It's time for Port Authority.
649 is at 34th Street. Will screaming from behind the garbage train.
43 calling back at Lexington.
Alright, Lexington 53rd for the 643, that is a copy. I'm gonna hold you there for about a minute because the train in front of you just departed. The 649, Herald Square, push for the local line for the next callback, Bryant Park.
And copy for Bryant Park.
RCC 706 Echo, 7th Avenue 53rd.
7th Avenue 53rd for the 706 Echo, that is a copy, please hold, there's traffic in front of you.
10-4.
36 Mary, 5th Avenue 53rd, that is a copy, please hold.
That means Pub Echo calling back at 42nd.
Echo Port Authority, that is a copy, your next call back is your next stop, 50th.
Copy.
Top of the rock for the garbage train.
Garbage train at Rockefeller, that is a copy, please hold.
Alright.
Okay, so the 643 Romeo, Lexington 53rd. You may proceed. Your next callback is Court Square.
Copy.
36 Mary, 5th Avenue 53rd. Your next callback is Lexington 53rd. 712 Echo, you are in service, so you have the priority. Your next callback, not 712, 706 Echo, you have the priority. Your next callback is 5th Avenue 53rd.
649 calling back at Bryant Park, 42nd Street.
9 Romeo, Bryant Park, that is a copy, please hold.
The refuse train is in front of me, isn't he?
Yes, he is.
Fuck.
655 Romeo, calling back at Grand Street.
40 Mary, Queens Plaza, that is a copy. Your next callback is Steinway. Romeo, Grand Street, that is a copy. Your next callback is West 4th.
Calling back at Court Square for the 630.
Fox, Court Square has a copy. Your next callback is Queens Plaza.
Copy.
712 Echo at 50th Street.
With Echo 50th, that is a copy. We'll proceed on your next callback, 7th Avenue, 53rd.
Copy.
This is about to be a rough time for you, Andrew.
I hope he goes Queens Blvd Express.
Of course.
Well, he's basically following the F train route, so he is Queens Blvd Express.
Thank fucking
700
God.
Echo, calling back at
Watch your profanity.
Roosevelt Avenue.
As well as Hillside.
Wait, you said 7th Avenue or 5th Avenue for the 712?
712, it is 7th Avenue.
Copy.
100 Echo, Jackson Heights, push for Queens Blvd Express. Your next callback's Forest Hills.
That's a copy.
36 Mary, Lexington 53rd, that is a copy. Proceed with caution until further notice. Your next callback, Court Square.
RCC 706 Echo 5th Avenue 53rd.
5th Avenue 53rd for the 706 Echo, that is a copy. Your next callback to Lexington 53rd.
10-4, closing down.
Stand clear of the closing doors.
Alright, so the 712, hold on, 712. 702, the 702 2nd Avenue, your next callback is 34th Street, Herald Square. 47 Refuse at Rockefeller, you may proceed, your next callback is Lexington Avenue, 63rd Street.
Copy.
Calling back at Queens Plaza.
Court Square.
Well, okay.
712
30
Echo.
Fox, Queens Plaza, that is a copy, push for the Express, your next callback is Jackson Heights.
Copy.
43 Court Square, your next callback is Queens Plaza.
Copy.
Okay, the 49 at Bryant Park, your next callback to Rockefeller Center.
Copy for Top of the Rock.
712 Echo at 7th Avenue 53rd.
So 7th Avenue, that is a copy. Please hold. There's a Romeo crossing in front of you.
Copy. Damn, broken trains.
This is the 37 Romeo Jackson Heights.
Romeo Jackson Heights, that is a copy. Push for Queens Boulevard, local, your next callback. Woodhaven Boulevard.
Copy.
Alright, the 712 Echo, you may proceed. Your next callback's 5th Avenue, 53rd.
Copy.
Mary Steinway is a copy. Your next callback's Jackson Heights.
Lexington 53rd, 706 Echo.
706 Echo, Lexington 53rd, that is a copy. Please hold. There is a train in front of you in the tubes.
10-4, holding.
$6.49, calling back at Top of the Rock.
649 Rockefeller, that is a copy. Please hold. There's an Echo heading 5th Avenue in front of you.
Oh my lord.
43 calling back at Queens Plaza.
Queens Plaza for 43 Romeo, that is a copy. Push for the local. Your next callback is Steinway.
RCC, this is the 718 Echo Worcester to Parsons Archer arriving at 42nd Street, Point 3 bus terminal.
Authority for the 718 Echo, that is a copy. Push for the Echo line up. Your next callback, 7th Avenue 53rd.
10-4 for 7th Avenue 53rd.
RCC, this is 655 Romeo calling back at West 4th Street.
That's 4 for the 55 Romeo, that is a copy. Next callback, 34th Street, Herald Square.
Copy.
712 Echo calling back at 5th Avenue.
Echo 5th Avenue 53rd, that is a copy. Your next callback's Lexington 53rd. 06 Echo, Lexington 53rd, you may proceed to Court Square.
10-4, closing down.
Stand clear of the closing doors.
46 Mary Court Square, there's a copy. Your next callback's Queens Plaza. Hey, 49 Romeo holding it, holding a Rockefeller. Proceed to 5th Avenue. Romeo, if you didn't hear me, you may proceed to 5th Avenue 53rd.
Wait, me?
Yes, proceed to 5th Avenue 53rd.
Oh my god, I'm in a different world. I'm sorry.
47, your next callback's Queensbridge.
712 Echo at Lexington 53rd.
There's a copy, 712. Please hold. There's a train in front of you in the tubes.
Copy.
700 Echo, call back at Forest Hills.
Forest Hills for the 700 Echo, push to the Express. Your next call back to Union Turnpike.
That's about it.
6 Mary, Queens Plaza, as a copy, push to the local. Your next call back is 36th Street.
RCC, this is the 718 Echo Warrior Center. The buses are arriving at 7553rd Street.
Avenue 53rd for the 1718 Echo, that is a copy. Please hold. There's a Romeo crossing in front of you.
10-4.
Fifth Avenue, 53rd Street for 649.
Avenue 53rd, that is a copy. Please hold. There's a train holding in front of you in Lexington.
Copy for Holden.
Jackson Heights, Roosevelt.
Jackson Heights for the 630 Fox, that is a copy. Push to the Express. Your next callback is Forest Hills.
Copy.
RCC, this is 655 Romeo, calling back at 34th Street, Herald Square.
Okay, Steinway for the 43 Romeo. Your next callback is 65th Street.
Copy.
55 Romeo, 34th Street, Herald Square. Your next callback to Rockefeller Center.
Listen to 37 Romeo, Woodhaven Boulevard.
37 Romeo, Woodhaven, that is a copy. Your next callback is your last stop, Forest Hills.
Copy Forest Hills.
$700 Echo, call back at Union Turnpike.
Your Echo Union Turnpike, that is a copy. Push to the Echo lineup. Your next callback is Jamaica Van Wyck.
That's it.
Go to 34th Street, Herald Square, that is a copy. Please hold. There's a Romeo crossing in front of you. 36 Mary, 36, that is a copy. Your next callback is Northern Boulevard. Seven garbage train, hold there.
RCC, I forgot my callback location. I did arrive at Court Square.
Can the 649 proceed to Lexington 53?
106 Queens Plaza.
10-4, Queens Plaza.
Alright, so the train at Lexington Avenue 53rd proceed with caution until further notice. Next callback is Court Square.
Copy. Wait, how much is caution? How much speed is that?
Max 20.
Max 20?
Yeah. 49 Romeo, yes, you may proceed Lexington 53rd.
Good. It's got
RCC, can a 718 move out of 7th and 53rd?
18 Echo, yes, you can move out of 7th Avenue. Next callback is 5th Avenue 53rd.
5th Avenue
This is
53rd.
a Jamaica Center bound E Express train. The next
RCC,
stop
the
is
706E is arrived at. Echo has arrived at Queens Plaza.
6 Echo Queens Plaza, that is a copy. Push to the Express. Your next callback is Jackson Heights.
10-4, closing.
Alright, the 647 garbage train at Court Square. Your next callback is Queens Plaza. 40 Mary, Jackson Heights. Push to the local. Your next callback is Woodhaven Boulevard.
Yes, I will.
RCC, this is 718 Echo Warrior Center. The buses are to arrive and affect 53rd Street.
Okay, 712 Echo, you may resume normal speed to Court Square. 718 Echo, 5th Avenue, hold there because the train in front of you heading to Lexington.
10-4.
Lexington 53 for the 649.
Okay, 649 Lexington 53rd, that is a copy. Please hold and the train in front of you in the tubes. 702 need to 42nd Street, Bryant Park.
RCC, this is a 655 Romeo, calling back at top of the rock.
55 Romeo, Rockefeller, that is a copy. Please hold. There are trains in front of you at Lexington and 5th Avenue.
Copy.
700 Echo, calling back at Jamaica Van Wyck.
Jamaica Van Wyck for the 700 Echo, that is a copy. Your next call back to your last stop, Jamaica Center.
How's it go?
47 garbage train at Queens Plaza as a copy push for the Express. Your next callback will be bypassing 65th Street.
65th Street, 43.
43 Romeo 65th, that is a copy. Your next callback is Grand Avenue, Newtown.
Copy for Grand Ave.
Okay, the 649 Romeo holding at Lexington 53rd. You may proceed. Your next callback is Court Square.
Copy for Court Square.
118 Echo holding at 5th Avenue. You may proceed to Lexington 53rd.
7 for Lexington Avenue, 53rd Street.
55 Romeo Rockefeller. Proceed on your next callback, 5th Avenue, 53rd.
Copy.
702 Bryant Park. Your next callback's Rockefeller. 712 Court Square. Your next callback's Queens Plaza.
Copy.
630 is at Forest Hills.
Area, your callback is Woodhaven Boulevard. 630 Fox Forest Hills, that is a copy. Push for Hillside Local. Your next callback is Briarwood.
Copy.
This is 37 Romeo terminating in Forest Hills.
Romeo at Forest Hills, that is a copy. Discharge your passengers. Push for the relay. Call back the relay.
There's no relay. It's end.
All right. Terminate your train. Then thanks for your service. Have a good night.
Copy.
36 Mary Northern Boulevard, that is a copy. Your next callback is Jackson Heights.
RCC just 718 Echo Wars to the Parcel Archer at Lexington Ave 53rd Street.
Alright, so the 718 Echo at Lexington 53rd. I'm going to hold you for a minute so the 649 can get some room in the tunnel. 702 Rockefeller, please hold. There's a train from you, 5th Avenue.
Seven 12 Echo coming back at Queens Plaza.
700 Echo, calling back at Jamaica Center. Terminating.
712 Echo at Queens Plaza. Push for the Express. Your next callback's Jackson Heights.
Copy.
100 Echo Jamaica Center. That is a copy. Discharge your passengers. Terminate your train. Thanks for your service. Have a good night. 640 Mary at Woodhaven. That is a copy. Your next callback's your last stop, Forest Hills.
RCC, this is 655 Romeo, calling back at 5th Avenue 53rd.
5th Avenue 53rd. Proceed with caution to Lexington 53rd. 718 Echo. You may proceed. Your next callback's Court Square.
7 for Court Square, 23rd Street.
Court Square for the 649.
9 Romeo Court Square. That is a copy. Your next callback's Queens Plaza.
Copy for Queens Plaza.
Yes, you can proceed out of Rockefeller. Your next callback is 5th Avenue, 53rd. 47 garbage train, hold outside of Rockefeller. That's your next callback. Say Rockefeller meant Jackson Heights garbage train. My apologies.
RCC, the 706 Echo has arrived at Jackson Heights Roosevelt.
Next stop is Forest Hills.
6, that is a copy for Jackson Heights. Your next callback is Forest Hills.
7-4, closing down.
36 Mary Jackson Heights, that is a copy. Push for the local. Your next callback is Woodhaven Boulevard.
RCC, this is 655 Romeo, calling back at Lexington Avenue 63rd.
5 Romeo Lexington 53rd, that is a copy. Please hold. There's a train in front of you heading to Court Square.
Copy.
47 garbage train, you have the line into Jackson Heights.
Wait,
Grand Ave, Newtown for the 43.
Grand Avenue,
Queens
643, Grand Avenue, your next callback's Forest Hills, your last stop.
Queens Plaza for the 649.
7, you may proceed out, your next callback is bypassing Elmhurst.
RCC, this is the
Bypassing
718
Elmhurst.
Echo Orchard Center. The Parsons
Hold
Archer.
on, 12-1. 47, your callback is bypassing Elmhurst Avenue. 46, Mary, yes, your callback is Woodhaven Boulevard. 49, Romeo, Queens Plaza, you may proceed, your next callback is Steinway.
Copy for Stein.
RCC, this is 718 Echo Orchard Center. The Parsons Archer at 23rd Street, Eli Avenue.
718 at Court Square, that is a copy, your next callback is Queens Plaza.
Tough for Queens Plaza.
At 655 at Lexington, you may proceed to Court Square.
Copy.
Wait, where's the garbage train at? It's at Jackson Ice.
Left Jackson.
Alright.
702 at 5th Avenue, you may proceed to Lexington 53rd.
630 is at Briarwood, Fanwick Boulevard.
That is a copy. Push for Fox lineup, your next call back to your last stop, Jamaica 179.
Copy.
Harvest train bypassing Elmhurst, that is a copy. Your next callback will be hold inside of Woodhaven.
RCC, this is 718 Echo Orchard Center. The Parsons Archer arriving at Queens Plaza.
Echo Queens Plaza has a copy. Push for Queens Boulevard Express, your next callback is bypassing 65th.
10 for bypassing 65th Street.
712 Echo calling back at Jackson Heights Roosevelt.
12 Echo Jackson Heights, that is a copy. You can hold it there for about 30 seconds while the garbage train gets some separation.
Copy.
St. Mary's Forest Hills, that is a copy. You may discharge your passengers. Punch for the layup, call back at the layup. To Lexington 53rd, that is a copy. Hold there for 30 seconds. Okay, 712 Echo at holding in Jackson Heights. Your next callback will be bypassing Grand Avenue, Newtown.
Copy.
Seven bypassing Woodhaven as a copy. Next callback is hold outside of Forest Hills. Six Mary Woodhaven, that is a copy. Your next callback, 67th Avenue. .02, you may proceed out of Lexington 53rd. Your next callback is Court Square.
Steinway Street for the 649.
I heard. 49 at Steinway, that is a copy. Your next callback, Jackson Heights.
That's a copy.
RCC, this 655 Romeo, calling back at Court Square, Eli Avenue.
5 at Court Square, that is a copy. Your next callback is Queens Plaza.
Copy.
Seven 12 Echo bypassing Grand Ave.
712 Echo bypassing, that is a copy. Your next callback will be holding inside of 63rd Drive, Rego Park.
Copy.
Mary at the layup, that is a copy. You may lock down your train. Thank you for your service. Have a good night.
the
706
Jamaica
Echo has
Center
arrived at
Valley
Forest Hills.
Express train.
As a copy, 706 Echo for Forest Hills. As a copy, push for the Express. Your next callback, Union Turnpike.
10-4, closing
Clear
down.
of the closing doors, please.
649 calling back at 46th Street.
39, your callback is Jackson Heights.
Oh, fuck.
RCC, this is the 655 Romeo, calling back at Queens Blvd.
The 55 Romeo, that is a copy. Your next callback is Steinway.
Wait, it's Jackson Heights, right? I keep looking at what you tell me it, and then I look at something, and then I forgot.
It's Jackson Heights.
Thank you. I'm gonna write that down.
102, yes, the callback is Court Square. 47, outside of Forest Hills, you may proceed into Forest Hills. Forest Hills for the 43 Romeo, that is a copy. Discharge your passengers. Terminate your train. Thank you for your service. Have a good night.
Alright, you too.
712
RCC.
Echo stopped at 63rd.
Echo,
Express
that
train.
is, 12 Echo, that is a copy. Your next callback, you will hold outside of Forest Hills.
RCC, this is a 718 Echo Washington on Parsons Archer, bypassing 65th Street, going into
Passengers
Jackson Heights.
For the copy, you may proceed into Jackson Heights. 718 Echo. 46 Mary, 67th Avenue for the 46 Mary. Next callback, your next and last stop, Forest Hills.
649 Overshot Northern Boulevard by one pair of doors.
649, that is a copy. Key out the doors, you may proceed. Your callback is still Jackson Heights.
RCC,
Copy.
this is 718 Echo Washington to Parsons Archer, arriving at Jackson Heights, Roosevelt Avenue.
718 Echo, that is a copy for Jackson Heights. I'm going to hold you there for about a minute because there's traffic in front of you.
10-4.
37 Garbage Train, Forest Hills, push for Hillside Express. Your next callback is Union Turnpike. Okay, 712 Echo, you may disregard holding outside of Forest Hills. You have to line up into Forest Hills.
Copy.
6:30 is at Jamaica 179 Street.
Fox Jamaica
Last stop.
Fox Jamaica 179, that is a copy. Discharge your passengers. Does that route have a layup?
Yeah.
We'll take your train to the layup then.
Copy.
RCC, the 706
Stand clear
Echoes
of the
Union
closing
Turnpike.
doors, please.
6 Echo Union Turnpike, that is a copy. Your next callback's Jamaica Van Wyck.
10-4, closing down.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
718 Echo, you may proceed on. Your next callback's Forest Hills. 718 Echo, is that a copy for Forest Hills?
10 for Forest Hills, 7 First Avenue.
6 Mary, Forest Hills, that is a copy. Discharge your passengers. Push for the relay. Call back the relay. Your next callback is going to be Jackson Heights.
712 Echo calling back at Forest Hill.
Echo Forest Hills, that is a copy. Push for the Hillside Express. Your next callback is Union Turnpike.
Copy.
Six 6:30 is at the layup.
30 Fox at the layup, that is a copy. You may lock down your train. Thank you for your service. Have a good night.
You too.
Garbage Train Turnpike, your next callback is Parsons Boulevard.
RCC, this is a 655 Romeo calling back at Steinway Street.
55 Romeo Steinway, that is a copy. Your next callback is Jackson Heights.
Copy.
Jackson Heights, Roosevelt Boulevard for the 649.
Jackson Heights Roosevelt for the 49, that is a copy. Your next callback is Woodhaven Boulevard.
Copy for David Boulevard.
712 Echo calling back at Union Turnpike. Seven 12 Echo calling at Union Turnpike.
Echo Union Turnpike, that is a copy. Your next callback is Jamaica Van
The
Wyck.
next stop is Sutton Boulevard, Archer
RCC,
Avenue,
the 706
JFK.
Echo has arrived at Jamaica Van Wyck.
Stand clear.
Jamaica Van Wyck for the 706 Echo, that is a copy. Your next callback is your last stop, Jamaica Center.
10-4, closing down.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
Six Mary at the layup, that is a copy. Lock down your train. Thank you for your service. Have a good night.
RTC, this is the 718 Echo Orchard Center. Departure Archer arriving at 4274th Avenue. Departure for Hillside Express.
There's a copy, 18 Echo. Your next callback, Union Turnpike.
1044 Q Guard Union Turnpike.
Boulevard for the 647 garbage train, that is a copy. Your next callback is your last stop, Jamaica 179.
The next and last stop is Jamaica Center.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
Seven 12 Echo calling at Jamaica Van Wyck.
Echo Jamaica Van Wyck, that is a copy. Your next callback is your last stop, Jamaica Center.
Copy.
2 with Jackson Heights, that is a copy. Your next callback is going to be Union Turnpike.
Woodhaven Boulevard for the 649.
9 Romeo, Woodhaven, that is a copy. Your next callback is your last stop, Forest Hills.
Copy Forest Hills, 71st Avenue.
RCC 706 Echo terminated at Jamaica Center.
6 Echo Jamaica Center, that is a copy. Discharge your passengers, terminate your train. Thank you for your service. Have a good night.
RTC, this is 718 Echo Orchard Center. Departure Archer arriving at Q Guard Union Turnpike. Punching for the Jamaica Center lineup.
There's a copy, 718 Echo. Your next callback is Jamaica Van Wyck.
For Jamaica Van Wyck.
Thank you guys for watching.